Update for the Galactic Federation and Spiritual Hierarchy, by Sheldan Nidle, August 5, 2014. Website, paoweb.com. 8 eb, 10 pop, 11 ic. Tratso, we arrive. Your world continues to move towards her goal of a massive transformation of your reality. Our liaisons and diplomatic corps report that a number of key decisions were made and quickly followed by some noticeable action. We are grateful to our Earth allies for what they are currently accomplishing. The foundation is set for a new world, which is to be populated with prosperity and an end to your long period of servitude to your dark masters. This great opening to the light is to bring you a vast growth in your consciousness, new governance, and finally, full disclosure of our existence. We welcome these ongoing changes and prepare in earnest for our arrival. We understand the full significance of what is to precede our arrival on your most beautiful shores. This requires an end to the haughty indifference of the dark cabal. You next need time to get used to your newfound prosperity and your reacquired freedoms and personal rights. Then you are ready to accept the lessons of your ascended masters. Finally, you are indeed ready for us to carry out a special global mass landing. This is to bring your much-needed individual mentors. The mentors we have trained for you are a special group. Each has completed a long course, which readied them to help you prepare for full consciousness. Your ascended masters went through many lifetimes before they could have a special ceremony. This ceremony anointed them with the magnificent abilities they now possess. See what is about to happen to you as the means to recreate what each of them has accomplished. You are to be given a path by which you can also return to a special state of grace. Our task is to take what heaven supplies and forge the pathway to achieve this remarkable goal. Look upon your crystal light chambers as a unique heavenly gift. This gift is to transform you and permit you to join us. We rejoice in this. Returning to your former status as galactic humans is to open up a realm that has been beyond your ken for the past 13 millennia. Our arrival completes a welcoming home, which began when the Anunnaki rejoined the light and asked their earthly minions to comply with this demand. This, your dark cabal refused to do. The present reality, in which you reside, is becoming a mere transition between the third and the fifth dimensions. The dark cabal realizes what heaven is doing and how irreversible it truly is. The time for the dark ones has passed. The moment for change is approaching. Heaven decrees that we use these special moments to remind you that this transformation is reaching a truly magical time. This is the moment when we can easily get to know one another and understand what the first Agathans came to realize. Wisdom is part of this land. You are sitting in a place which can no longer remain what it was. There is too much energy, too many prayers and blessings from heaven. The dark can no longer hold you as it once did. This is why you are experiencing the beginnings of ideas and principles that are to transform your world and end the poverty and fear of this age. You are, in reality, leaving a long childhood and taking up maturity, which is to thrust you into the ways of this galaxy and indeed the whole of physicality. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna to all. This period is therefore to become the time when you complete your metamorphosis and leave behind your childhood ways. Limited consciousness taught you many things. Now, it is for you to use this wisdom and fashion a galactic peace. This galactic peace is to allow the Anshara continuum to alter itself and be the vessel, with heaven, to spread light throughout this galaxy. This light affects not only this galaxy but also the whole of this section of creation. Imagine yourselves as visionary creators of the multitude of realities which are nested around you. This is what you actually are. Each of you was specially selected to embody in this reality. You are the reality shifters and the galaxy shifters. You come to bring your palettes of rainbows and spread the joy of light around. You are here to launch a new epoch of surface humanity. You are to unite this humanity and lead it back to wonders long forgotten. We are here to join you and manifest heaven's decrees. Together, we are to bring in a new reality and spread the coming of the grand time of full consciousness. Blessings, we are your ascended masters. We come this time with good news. The programs which have waited for many years to play out are finally ready to begin a unique distribution process. The dark and its earthly minions have prevented this by the simple fact that they retained absolute power over the world's major governments. Our Earth and space allies have blessedly come together to remedy this situation. The first part is based on the great courage of our earthly associates. Despite continual threats from the dark, these blessed women and men dedicated their lives to the success of this last part of their mission. This part was to establish a new banking and monetary system while also creating a global common law network. This sacred mission is now to bear its fruit by bringing prosperity to you and true justice to the dark. The new banking system is to be precious metal-based and the support for your growing prosperity. We bless heaven for what is now to be done. We are preparing in glee for the various lessons which we are to give you. These lessons are to cover your beginnings on this world 900,000 years ago. The joy of full consciousness and the falseness of the dark realm that you lived in for the past 13 millennia. We especially want to focus on the events of the past 2.5 millennia. You need to understand what the dark has long told you, as well as the truth behind the histories of Europe, Asia and the Americas. You are to know in detail why you're here and what to expect. Gaia has a vast spiritual hierarchy and we are a part of this sacred entourage. You need to discover how to contact and converse with your various spiritual and physical guardians. In these conversations, you are to learn much about yourself and be able to expand what we have already explained in our several lessons to you. The coming times excite us. Many events are to unveil the great prosperity and immense freedoms that are yours. The new governance is also to unveil a great many suppressed inventions. These are to enable you to clean up Mother Earth's air, water and ground. In doing this, you are to start to fulfill your divine stewardship of Gaia. This is a living universe. Life and the energy to sustain it are everywhere. You are to join us in divine service to the Creator and to physicality. Out of this service there comes an inner satisfaction which embraces the core of who you really are. Assisting the work of heaven in physicality is at the very heart of who we are. Soon, we are to serve this entire solar system and the beings who reside here. When you first come into full consciousness, you go through a short apprenticeship. We have learned much from this initial time. Together, we are all to do great things. Today, we continued our series of messages with you. Great events are occurring. Take this time to enjoy them and ready yourselves for our arrival. The bad times that you experienced since childhood are really over. Love and light are truly triumphant. Enjoy, and be ready to celebrate this grand set of victories. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan, Selamat Jah. Syrian for be one, and be enjoy.